Hello everybody, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today we're going to be discussing the new Arctic figures that just came out for the G.I.Joe classified line. One is for the Joes, and the other two are supposed to go with your new Arctic His. So, without any further ado, roll that intro. So now, first on our list is the Joe of the group. So as you can see here, they have the blue background, meaning that he's a Joe. He has the standard Joe Trooper generic look to him. So he has the winter jacket, the pants, and then he has that, Halo style helmet that they give to their generic figures. All right. He comes with an Uzi with a silencer, an assault rifle, and a heavy assault rifle. Now, overall, he isn't that bad looking. He's obviously a completely repurposed figure. There's nothing new about him. There's no new tooling to him. He's just, a bunch of repurposed parts put together to make a Joe figure for the snow. All right, so next on our list now is the repurposed Night Viper. And yes, once again, this figure is totally repurposed. He doesn't come with any new equipment that I'm aware of. I haven't gotten the Night Viper yet. I believe he's still on pre-order, so I can't even say whether or not I'm going to like this figure or not at all, just because of the factor that I haven't got the original Night Viper, so I don't know either way. But, once again, they're sticking with the white and gray look with him. All his weapons are this plain, bland gray look to him, so you got what looks to be like a sniper rifle, 2 knives, a pistol, and it looks like some sort of communication backpack. Okay, so I saved the best for last because I feel like they did the most with this one. So now, this one here is a repurposed Saw Viper. All right, so you look at him, he has your basic Saw Viper body. He even comes with the Saw Viper rifle, well, assault gun with the saw on it. He comes with some sort of backpack, a pistol, a knife. Now, he comes with the wolf fur that the classified version of the Snow Serpent came with. All right, so they did give him that, so that looks a little bit interesting. It's like a black wolf look. I do like that a little bit more. I don't know how well it's going to fit with him because of the way how his armor and everything sits around his neck. So that might interfere with that a little bit. But overall, the colors are all the same. He's that white and gray look. Excuse me, just like the other three. So, he's the one that I'm so far liking the most. Okay, so now that we looked at all three of these figures individually, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on them. And my final thoughts is they're okay. All right, and what I mean by that is there's nothing special about them. They're all repurposed figures. There's nothing new about them and what have you. And, that's not a big deal because of the factor the classified line has been doing this over and over again. I mean, God, how many bats do we have? And, Cobra Troopers repurposed and what have you. But I think my issue with these guys is the one thing that they're missing that those figures had is pop. Like, there's nothing to me personally that really pops out about these guys. They're just a generic gray and white. Now, these might also be prototypes. They may add more colors and stuff to them, as it gets closer to them going on an actual pre-order. So there might be more that they're doing with these. So, I'm still reserving my final judgment on them until I actually see something that says this is the finished project because these are still prototypes. But I would like to see a little bit more color to these guys. Like you have the Snow Serpent. He has, I believe the classified one had black highlights where the retro one was like the obviously the original figure and then went with the blue highlights. But those highlights give them pop, pop. Like their packs are blue. There's certain parts of their outfit that is a blue. So it, contrasts with the white, gives the character a little bit more pop and present. And I feel like that's what these figures miss. Even with like when you look at their weapons and stuff as well, you can see that it's all just one bland color. They're all just that bland gray. Like I would like to see, like, the blades of knives silver, a little bit of added color into their rifles, like maybe like a woodstock or something like that, or something that gives the weapons a little bit more pop as well. But at this point, I'm not liking the color code. I don't care that they're repurposed figures. Like I said earlier, G.I. Joe is known for doing that all over the place. Like I said, that the Joe, that's their standard generic Joe figure. They put that Joe guy, anywhere where they're looking for just a standard Joe to go with, either equipment or what have you. He's basically the Joe version of the Cobra Trooper, so, at this point, I think they're all right. Not really big into them, but I'm not completely hating them either. Um, I definitely do want to see a final, you know, product of these guys. I want to see the final, I guess cut would probably be the word use, or the final, prototype to what they're actually going to look like when they hit store shelves. Because I'm hoping that they do spruce up the paint job on these guys a little bit more. But now that I looked at them, now that you looked at them with me, I want to hear in the comments what you think about these guys. Do you like all three of them? Do you like none of them? Is there one that you particularly love and you want to definitely see come out? I want to hear your thoughts on these figures as well. So, with that being said, there's a couple of things I want to say. First thing is I got to give a shout out to all the people who make this channel possible. First on that list is Byron Bassett and his alter ego, Humongous. He does a lot to help this channel, and he's a big supporter of the channel. He does have his own YouTube channel and show that he does every Sunday. So go ahead and check out his information in the description. Next on that list is Action Figure Geeks. They're a Reddit channel that I'm part of, and they are also a big supporter of this channel, and their information is also in the description. After that, I want to thank the most important people, and that's all of you. I appreciate everybody who watches this, who shares, who likes, who subscribes, and those who become members. You're very much appreciated, and this channel would be nothing without you folks. So thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys. And there's a few things I want to ask. First thing I want to ask is that you check out my G.I. Joe playlist and also my membership program. Plus hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So until the next one, late.